pas le rap, c'est pas ta matière. Je sais de quoi je parle, j'ai l'art à la main.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thank you, Kevin. We all know Joel Embiid's incredible blend of size, strength, and skill. He says, whenever I want, I'm able to be Shaq. And I'm also able to be Dirk, Kobe, or MJ, or any guard, really. Just a combination of everything offensively. Kevin, whether it's shooting off the dribble or pulling up or ball handling, he does it all well.
He does indeed. David, thanks. At this late stage of the season, how hard is it, Greg, for teams not to look ahead to the playoff season at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easing up down the stretch and backpedaling into the postseason.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Irving. Dwight Powell is out there with Wood. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. And for the 76ers, they've got Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Niang in at the 4. So Dallas will get the first possession. Now, here's Doncic.
Who's watching it?
Powell inside. Guarded by Embiid. Irving for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
When you play with stars like LeBron, Harden, KD, Kyrie has learned how to operate off the ball.
Here's Embiid. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Now Doncic. Wood sets a screen. Doncic with the bucket.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
About a minute played so far here in the first. To the left side wing. Kicks it out to Harden. And it's off from three-point range.
Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy, but he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Bullock, good. And Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
Here's Doncic. James Harden picking up that last basket. Doncic, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Harden the pass to Harris. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Dallas. They lead by 7. Here's Harden. And there's the pass to Embiid. Feeds to Harris. 5 on the clock. Here's Maxey. Embiid trying to break loose. And that one's good. Maxey. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense. But he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. The wide open look here for Wood. No good from outside. The 76ers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Deflects the pass. Irving with the steal. Powell kicks to Doncic. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. On the wing, Harris misses the three. Dallas leading by 5. Pass to Bullock. Here's the three. And Christian Wood gets the 3.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Pass to Harris. From deep three-point range. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Doncic. From deep, Wood. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Harden. His last outing, he had 18 points. Harris looking it over. Here's Embiid, and the layup fall. Embiid's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Irving's shot is good.
When Kyrie is attacking, he is hard to contain because you know what? He can finish drives in any way possible.
Now here's Harden. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. Reed comes in for George Niang. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Wood. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Green in for Luka Doncic. Outside Irving. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And making our way toward the finish line. This is a great time to check out the new power rankings. Taking a look at Philadelphia. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And when you look at the Mavericks, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat.
The 76ers trail by 10.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming year.
Maxey passes to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Yeah, just showcasing his agility in these sets. Harrell's IQ and knowing when to slash is impressive.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
Here's Max following the basket by Kyrie Irving. McGee with the block. Right side Irving. Over Milton. Again, the Mavericks score.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And here are the 76ers now. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now here's Hardaway. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Irving's got 11 points.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
McGee with the block. Reed against Irving. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. The 76ers trail by 13. Here's Milton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. McGee with the block. And he's able to get it back. And Harrell wide open. He shoots. Misses off the right iron.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Hardaway has got his second bucket tonight.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now, here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. Tries the spin move. Over Green. McGee with the block. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Irving against Maxey. Pass to Kleba. Lets it go with the three. Not going to go that time. Now the 76ers on the break. To halt the run. A shot by Milton, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Irving. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's Dallas up by 16. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
Out on the wings, Harden and Harris. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Niang in at the four-man position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now, here is Harden. Now the pass to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock.
Great defense. Wood has worked hard just to get here. Now he's working hard to make a major impact on both ends.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
And here's Harden after Tim Hardaway made that last three-pointer. Embiid with a screen on Green. Harden's shot is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And it's Doncic missing. The 76ers trail by 17. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
Greg, when the postseason rolls around, the officials tend to let more go, more contact, more aggressive play. Is that the right approach?
Kevin, I think it is the right approach. And I'm a fan of letting the players play and blow the whistle when there's clearly an advantage created by either the offense or defense.
Here's Bertans. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. And it's Bullock in the corner. That one off the back iron and out. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. Down by 15. Pass to Harris. Back to Milton. Here's Niang. A three. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Now here's Doncic. Defended by Milton. Here's Bertans for three. They get it again. Doncic kicks to Wood. Hardaway from outside. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Look at Wood finding ways to contribute. Sees an open man and drops a dime.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20-10 guy, but now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
Now he's checked in for the Mavericks. Now a look at the stats for Kyrie Irving. Here is Harden. Here's Harris. Another miss by Philadelphia. And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
And here is Milton after Luka Doncic hitting the three. And here is Milton. Last game we saw him score 13. Just 5 to shoot. Good. Nice job down low. Milton's got his first basket of the night.
No, he's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now, here's Doncic. 12 points for him. Another three for Dallas.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Harden with it. Harris outside. Pass to Embiid. 13 feet away. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
Now, here's Doncic. 15 points in the game. There's the feed to Powell. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Powell with a screen on Harden. And Embiid with the block.
Love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
Harden kicks to Harris. Down low. Here's Embiid. Unable to get that one. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And finished off by Wood.
Obviously, Wood is in sync with his team. Perfectly timed leap to throw down that finish.
The 76ers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the 76ers. Harrell comes in for George Niang. And Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton. And then for Dallas, JaVale McGee's checked in for Wood. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. And Irving subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Now here's Harden. Embiid inside. McGee's there. Embiid no good.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's McGee with the jam.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Reedy's checked in for Philadelphia. P.J. Tucker comes in for Tobias Harris. 76ers shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. A shot by Harden. Wide open. The 76ers again can't hit it. Here's Dallas. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's McGee. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now. And the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the final.
Is it hard, Richard, to balance the present and the future if you're a team like the 76ers?
No. You should have 100% focus on here and now. Why? Because players like Embiid only come around every 20, 30 years in your franchise. So you should just hedge all of your bets and try and get it done while you have the window.
And it feels like that is truly the direction. There's no deviating from it at all.
No, that's the direction. You look at the champions, the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers. They have all done the same thing. They went into win-now mode.
The shot's good from McGee.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now Doncic after the missed three from Tyrese Maxey. Doncic dishes to Bullock. Here's McGee out to the right wing. Bullock kicks to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Takes a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 18 points in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and Anthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
Dallas making a switch here. Green's checked in. Maxey hits them both. 1:22 left in the first half of basketball. Screen by Kleba. Lets the three fly. James Harden with the rebound. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Pacers.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
I don't even think he had one free throw before halftime, but he's making up for it here in the second.
Mavericks leading by 23. Right side, Irving. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
As soon as Irving gets going, well, good luck trying to slow him. Looking flat out dominant right now.
Free throw line jump shot, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Dallas shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Passes it to Harrell. 17 seconds left here in the second, and he makes that one. Maxey's got 14.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
Here's Doncic. They kick it out to Green. Outside Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist in the game.
And this right here, this is routine for Kyrie. You're going to have to make him work a little bit harder because his jumper is as consistent as it gets.
39. The Mavericks, 62.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you in the game plan and know your personnel. What's that mean?
Yeah, we keep messing up coverages. You know, I get messing up on some guys, but that can't happen, but it did. So we just got to move it forward.
We'll see if the communication picks up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Check. Did you enjoy testing your star power against other greats in the league?
Yeah, but no one can outshine me on the court because they were stars, but I'm a whole constellation.
And now let's talk about the first half we just watched. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Irving is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Bullock in at the small forward. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Dallas. Outside, Maxey. He dishes it to Embiid. And here's Harris from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Harris has got 10 points.
And he's shooting more threes of late. Harris is very, very comfortable with that shot.
And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
Here's Harden. The Mavericks making the shot. The pass to Maxey. Pocket 6. Here's Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
Nice looking jumper for Embiid. So fluid for a guy his size.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. And Embiid with the block. Here's Harden. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 20. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Harris outside. Pass to Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
Dallas leading by 20. Doncic outside. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. He kicks it to Bullock. A three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Harden. Yep, that one goes in there. And that's now 6 points for James Harden.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. The 76ers making a switch here. Milton's checked in. Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. Mavericks leading by 18. Now Irving. He's got 19. Got that bucket in no time at all. Irving's got 21.
I love seeing Irving's work in the mid-range, intelligent at reading the defense and recognizing when to take these shots.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you.
Man, just the total offensive package. Kyrie is a once-in-a-generation guard.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Here's Irving. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
Such a smooth operator out of the pick and roll. Irving can do so much with the ball. It's ridiculous. It makes it so difficult to game plan for him because he can break down pretty much any defense.
Milton kicks to Embiid. No good on the triple. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Here's Milton following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And Embiid gets it to go.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Mavericks leading by 22. Irving looking over the floor. Irving double team. Kicks it to Powell. Back to Irving. Powell sets a screen for Irving. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The offensive rebound. Powell, the pass to Bullock. Irving up top. Defended by Milton. Irving's shot is good.
At this point in his career, look, Kyrie knows who he is, and that's a shot he wants to take.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And some changes here for the 76ers. Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Reed comes in for George Niang. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Tobias Harris. And then for Dallas, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Wood. Bertans comes in for Dwight Powell. And Josh Green subbed in for Reggie Bullock.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Irving double team. Green kicks to Bertans. From outside, off the mark. 76ers have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Milton with it, guarded now by Irving. Tucker can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 22. Goes up on the wing. Again, the Mavericks score.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Maxey looking it over. Here's Reed. He takes it in. Bertans grabs the board. Irving against Harrell. No good from Irving. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Maxey finds Harrell. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Can't connect from short range. Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Irving dishes to Green. Hardaway for 3. Another shot. And it's laid up and in by Kleber. Kleber's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Now here is Hardaway. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. They kick it out to Green. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
Milton the pass to Maxey. And nothing is falling for him right now. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Stolen by Tucker. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot's good for Milton.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
24 seconds left in the third. to the inside. And finished off by Bertans.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Maxey, no good. Outside Irving. Over Milton. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Dallas. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
We got some great looks. Great looks. Defensively, we're getting stops too.
The words of Jason Kidd in that huddle moments ago. Happy with the way his team is performing, hoping they can maintain the momentum they've captured.
Well, I mean, they're working together on both ends of the floor and doing a great job of playing at their pace.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Then there's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Springer in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Embiid, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Wood with the screen for Doncic. Pass to Pinson. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Pinson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Springer. He feeds it to Embiid. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
The team just loves to see Embiid fired up on offense like this. They really rely on his scoring ability.
Doncic passes to Wood.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Passes to Embiid. Shoots the 3. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Wood's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Springer, guarded by Doncic. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Takes it inside. Here's House. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. House has got his first points of the game.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide-open man.
Doncic feeling it out. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Tucker.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime. Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. In the corner, it's Kleber. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Thybulle kicks it to Tucker. Goes back up. And Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got 10 points here in the second half.
Hammering the offensive glass. Embiid putting that big size to use.
And here is Doncic. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Ooh, I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Elbow shot. Again, the Mavericks score.
Well, Luka has options all over the floor. He's a versatile shooter who can utilize the mid-range.
Here's Springer. Up top, Embiid. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Now here's Harden. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Embiid. Puts up a 3. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Harden the pass to Korkmaz. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Mavericks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. In the corner, Irving with it. Another 3 for Dallas.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
Here's Harden after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Irving dishes to McGee. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
And here's Harden following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Good D by Wood. Now here is Irving. D right on him. Pass to Hardy. And here's McGee. We've seen some kids go directly from high school, RJ, to the G League. How do you think that's working out so far?
Green and Kuminga sure look good. And look, I think for a small select group of individuals, they should go and start working on their profession. No different than a musician, a tennis player. You should go and start focusing on your profession. But for other players, they need college development. I needed college for 3 years, and then that is what helped me become a better pro.
Now, here's Milton. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Harden, no good. Irving with it. He's against Tucker.
Fantastic job attracting the defense's attention. That's just what Kyrie Irving does. And he also understands how to get the whistle while shooting.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks. First one falls for Joel Embiid. He's checked in for the 76ers. Davis Bertans checks in for Dallas. Luka Doncic comes in for Hardy. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Embiid. Dishes to Tucker. Passes it to Reed. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on JaVale McGee.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making six figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Philadelphia's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kyrie Irving.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And Embiid drops them both.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Now Irving. James Harden missing on the 3. Irving kicks to Bertans. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Wood, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Wide open shot is on the money.
That's just not fair. 7-footers like Embiid with that size, they aren't supposed to shoot like that.
Doncic outside. From deep. And Embiid pulls it down. Milton with it. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. You know, before I get here, I'm trying to get locked in mentally. Just trying to come out here and put on a good performance, lead my team, do the best job I can. That's all I'm trying to do.
It was all on display tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.